Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ehsan, and in today's video we're going to talk about how you can create schematic of LM555. This is what we're going to build in this video. This is LM555, which has 8 pins, 8 different pins. These are the names of these pins that I can look at it from the data sheet, and I'm going to show you from scratch how you can find it on the internet. And actually I try to show you some hotkeys and use them in order to create this IC to speed up this process, because Altium actually is all about some hotkeys that you can find it and save you some time. But before we get started, if you're new here, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and also the notification bell, so whenever I upload a new video you'll be aware of it. Let's jump into it. This is my Altium Designer, and this is the IC that I built it actually, and I'm gonna actually delete it so we can work it together. Okay, this is my library. This is my library in Altium, and I'm gonna show you how we can build it. First of all, how you can search on a data sheet. You can just write LM555 datasheet, and this is the datasheet. Here it's the datasheet for this IC, and as you can see, this IC has actually 8 pins: 1 GND, 2 trigger, 3 output, 4 reset, 5 control voltage, 6 threshold, 7 discharge, and 8 VCC. Okay, so after you open up your Altium Designer, this is a great idea to have your own library for schematic and footprint, and in this way you can build it actually. File, new, library, schematic library. This is the route you can go to create your own library. Okay, now I want to close this and work on my own library with my name on it. This is for just a schematic, and bear that in your mind. In the next video I try to build another library for PCB, for footprint actually, and add these two together. Okay, so here this is my first component that I'm gonna build. Just use PR, P for place, R for rectangle, to create a rectangle. And this is my rectangle. And be careful, before you're gonna create anything, try to use VGS for setting your snap grid size, 100 mil, and that's okay, because it helps you to just move your mouse, move anything from the grid size, and after that it has a really neat and clear schematic for you. So be careful about the grid size. Now you can reshape it with your mouse. That's really fine. Anything you like it. For example, this way you can change it always, no problem with that. For example, this is the rectangle for this IC, and now you're gonna add some pin for that. For that, use PP. As you can see, this is the first pin, but use space to rotate it 180 degrees actually. And before you hit click, hit tab on your keyboard, and then this shows up, and you're gonna actually name your designator. This is the first pin, and the name of this pin is GND. The name is GND, and hit enter. This is your first pin. For the second one, as you can see, it already named the designator 2. So this is for pin number 2. What is the name for that? Again, hit tab, let me just check on a data sheet. 2 for trigger. Okay, so I can rename it as trig or trigger, no problem with that. Click left, and then for the next one again hit tab. So number 3 is output, just name it out. Number 4 is reset, tab, reset. Number 5 again rotate it with a space, hit tab, name VCC. For number 6 hit tab. 6 I forgot it. Number sorry, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, my mistake. Hit escape to just forget about the properties of this PP, and then you can delete them. It's that simple. So this is number 5, and number 5 again hit tab. Sorry, now after placing it, you cannot hit tab, just double click on it and you can rename it as control voltage CV. Okay, again use PP for number 6. Number 6 hit tab. Number 6 is threshold. Let's just name it THR for threshold. For number 7 hit tab, discharge, dis. And number 8 finally hit tab, and this is actually VCC. Hit tab, hit actually left click and ESC. So this is 555 IC actually, and as you can see I actually built it in a very fast way using these hotkeys. These are really great hotkeys to help you to accelerate this process. And after that actually you can edit this IC in the actually just sorry, double click on it, and in the properties, let me just find it in the component. Actually this is the last one. I think yes, double click on that component and you can name this component. This is LM555. For the designator, just write it as for example U star. A star means for example you want, whenever you want to place it in your schematic, this is going to be U with the question mark after that, and which means that you can rename it as U1, U2, U3, anything you want it. For the comment I use just LM555, and for the description you can write anything you want to make it clear from the data sheet. For example, from the data sheet, this is actually LM555 timer. For me, sometimes I use, for example, if this is a transistor, I try to write description. For example, the type of the transistor, for example, if this is an NPN transistor, collector emitter voltage or collector current, this kind of important information I try to put it in the description, or maybe the manufacturer, something like that. So this is all for this video, and then in the next video I try to show you how we can add the footprint of this IC and add it for this device. So whenever I try to call it from my library, not even I have the schematic, but I also add the footprint for that. So when I want to create my PCB, I already had the footprint attached to this schematic. Okay guys, I hope you liked it. If that's the case, please give me a thumbs up and share it for your friends. Thanks for watching.